maybe we can have something like you are really off the ground.
That's good.
Next one. One second. I think I got it.
The Rocksteady crew of New York City have been together for 2 years. And during that time, they have earned the reputation as being the best crew in town, possibly the world. Their claim to fame, breaking.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, next. Go ahead. Oh, I have two things left. Don't worry about that.
Breaking is the name given to a dance style that has its roots in the street dances of the South Bronx and Upper Manhattan from the late 70s. The Rocksteady crew have taken them further, and by carefully adding their own individual styles, have created a dance that is unique.
Great. Yeah.
Breaking, like graffiti, is another form of street culture performed by the Puerto Ricans and black teenagers who invent endless permutations of this blend of dancing and acrobatics. It doesn't look easy, and it isn't. There are remarkably few injuries from these demanding acrobatics, considering that during the minute that it takes to perform, a typical routine might require a dancer to spin on his back and then to push himself up so that he is spinning on his head, often on a hard floor with only a piece of hardboard for protection. Their ages range between 12 and 18, with Norman being the youngest. This particular brand of dancing he calls electric boogie dancing, and has its origins in popping and camel locking, and can best be described as a robotic pantomime dance. His moves include the wave, floating, and ticking.
You have to have your own original style. You have to be as creative as you can and know what you're doing and make sense in what you're doing when you're breaking. Breaking all started from when people used to go to jams, which are parties, what we call jams. And from there, everybody used to go party and everything and dance on top. And they would have competitions dancing on top against each other, instead of going out and have fun killing somebody and fighting, they have fun insulting each other while they're dancing. So from there, people used to add on from doing things on top. Somebody would stop and do something and get on the floor and get right back up, and do a move on the floor, a little quick something, not too hot, but at that time it would be really exciting because everybody would be getting into the feeling. And then there would always be somebody trying to be better than somebody else. Then they would start making up their own style to try to be better than that guy because they probably made him look bad in front of all of his people. And when other crews would get together things like that, and form big battles for competition to see who would be a better group, who would have the best dances, and, you know, with the best styles, more original. At that time, really everybody was mostly original, because everybody had to make up their own style. These days, you have people stealing a lot of moves from, you know, my group, really, because most of the dance groups that's out these days haven't been out for more than 2 years, and I've been breaking for 6 years, right? But if we're gonna battle anybody, we just thought a fun battle, because battles still, usually they cause fights, because these days they don't know how to handle that stuff. They get jealous because, you know, they get mad when they lose. But back in the old days, everybody used to still get along. There wasn't no fights. They used to battle. But now you have these new people coming along and try to think they was in the old days and try to run things. They like to just start fights, even after they battle. But now we just do it. If we battle, we just do our own little show. We battle between each other, and there's no grudges against nobody because we're doing it for fun. It doesn't really mean nothing when we go down after each other. It's just a show for the people.
The breakers make up different moves to take out the next person. Like one person could be acrobatic, another person has skill, you know, using his mind how to use his feet. Another person knew how to make dances with his hands, like Electric Boogie or the Robot. And then some people could use both techniques of dancing, the Robot, Electric Boogie, and B-Boy, and use it all together and outwit somebody else. And some people get so mad that they do something real wild that automatically just take out the other person, because the other person felt he ain't gonna get that crazy, you know.
When I battle, right, you know, I'm small and I can bug a person out. I can make them really want to hurt me, kick my whatever, because I'll make a face or a bad one and, you know, do a little finger and really be wanting to kick my butt.
It's my game. So focus in the thing, you gotta have what it takes. And if you can't, there's no other way. So else from the square, you better get live. Cause everybody's trying to get bumped beside. And this is what you need, and that's the fact. And with this, you don't need no fight. So if you're out the lunch, just take a hunch and boogie on down with the rest of the bunch. You should be
after the battle, I get all the credit, and I'm all souped up, and they're waiting for me outside with a punch or there, but they never hit me. Nobody, like, because I battled in my friend Charlene's school, and this guy was so mad he wanted to fight. He was huge, like a beast. I said, nah.
The one with the number one of the city. 92 just for you, the leader of the city. And you know that. Hey, what a crazy time we've been having. Yesterday, everybody was riding on, 72, 75. Woke up this morning, the Big Apple has got topping on it. Now everybody is slipping and sliding everywhere. 4 inches of snow fell last night. If you're stuck out there in a traffic jam, don't take any notice. It's all going to get better. Oh, New York, you crazy city. Let's go back to 82 on 92 with a number one just for you. The Johnson Crew, and space is the place.
We practice, and all the girls are always there. And you gotta do good, because this girl's here, you make yourself look stupid, you know, she's gonna laugh at you. So we all do good, you know. Like, they give us more spirit to break. We make up our stuff real quick, and we battle, and we always win. We never lost a battle. Never lost a battle. Never.
Basically, when I battle, I mostly go for the crowd's reaction because I'm basically a crowd pleaser. And I go for the freezes. That's why stuff when I land on my back, I make the crowd react to what I do. About 2 years ago, I'd seen a dance that came from down south called a pop. And floating, the floats were where you'd make pretend you're running against the wind, which is what Marcel Marceau did in mime. And there was a lot of popping and robotic movements. And that's when I started to combine the pantomime with the dancing, which forms the name Electric Boogie. Acting things out, but while you're dancing, so the crowd can understand it. The reason I used to really want to do the dance is because I'd see some people that would do the dance, but not too hot, and girls they'd watch them and say, wow, how do you move your body like that? How do you do these movements? You know, they'd be on it. And so I started getting my name up, Mr. Freeze, and getting better. And I said to myself, if I get better than him, then there'll be much more girls coming to me. So I got better and all that, and finally I had a bunch of girls come to me.
y'all. It's so sweet, y'all. And unique, y'all. It's so sweet, y'all. Well, you're sweet to find and you're so out of sight. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Girl, I give you my time, even though that's a lie. And if you want my love, I'll give you all that I got. From the bottom to the top, and I won't get far. But just make sweet love until the time to stop. It's like an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You can't get the feeling that the give is you. It takes you to the tangle and to make love too. And when it comes to that, I'm thinking of you. With your fine silky body and your pearly white teeth. And when I see you, baby, oh, what a relief. From the girls I've seen, it was sad and never saw. But now I'm with the one and only girl that I adore. With your pretty clear skin and your light brown eyes and your big dairy hair and your nice brown thighs. So be very clever and stay mine forever, cause I hate to lose your baby to the center. Won't be a fair scared, you know better. And this you open the eyes and went into an outburst. And before you do anything, I love me first. And don't give me that story, but you ain't got time. Cause we can go to your face or even mine. I said I'd never tell a story to one of you ladies. We got time now, let me park my Mercedes. Cause I'm gonna do it till the day I die. The metropolitan will always satisfy till my head at the door and ask to come in and lay you down and wanna do it again. And when the feeling gets good, I may not stop because I make sweet love just as good as a rock. Oh, let's rock, y'all. Non-stop, y'all. To the beat, y'all. The body rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. Soul Sonic Force.
Clap your hands and listen to me, cause you listen to the sounds of MCJski. I don't play no games, I don't play no style. But when you come to the door, we give it a smile. We want you to get loose, get ready to vibe. We're gonna paralyze your mind, we're gonna put you in shock. We go rockin' to the sounds that make you old. Make the hands crawl in your pants. Make the hands crawl in your pants. I'm Mr. Free in the house, this is your chance to show everybody that you could dance. You be bored to the left, be bored to the right of people, y'all. You could do it all night. I was walking down the street one early day. There was a deaf-blind girl coming this way. Then I winked my eye and she smiled at me. And then I started rapping to the Too Good beat. She said, why you good? I said, I really am. You see, I come from the crew called the upper class. Been a rip-ski lot. I'm my mellow, my man. I just get on the mic, cause I know you can.
So check it out, check it out.
But it's gonna be the next one. Look at this shit. Look at David. But it's gonna be heavy music, man. You all right, man?
Like the slits on liquid.
You can do breaking whenever you want to. You don't have to ask somebody to break, you know. All you need is room and, you know, patience. If you try to learn it in one day, you're not going to be able to. Because it's hard, you know. You got to concentrate on what you're doing. You got to practice hard. Because when you compete, you know, sometimes battles can go on for long times, and you might run out of moves and everything. So you got to practice moves, you got to write them down.
Everybody need a head? Some of them feel the music. Most of the breakers feel the music. Like musicians, when you play, you have to feel the music. That when they dance, they feel it so much that it gives an impulse, and it just makes them want to do something different.
Swipe and jump, and I was dying. That's time dressed up too.
Great. I want to use God. Crazy, like. You want to go next? Yo, that shit was bad, man.
Making up a move is it's real nice when you think about it. When you make a new move that no one has, and you know you practice at it, and you know you feel good when you use it in the crowd and everything because they like it, you know.
Uh-oh, y'all in trouble now. Watch this, kids.
I try to think about making myself look like I'm rubber, or make myself look like I'm, you know, a robot, or, you know, all kind of bent up ways to put my body, you know, so people will think, wow, how do you do that? Try to get, you know, feel like I'm a ball and curl my body up real small, you know, the smaller you know, curl up, the faster you go and everything.
It looks like
If you really go against a person and you like do a lot of stuff that will humiliate him. You know, you do stuff that the girls will laugh at him for. You know, like if you do some in his face or something on the floor, you know, he'll get mad. You know, when he sees people, you know, when he sees that he's lost, he'll probably try to pick a fight with you, or he'll probably try to break and kick you or something, you know. And then the people that are around him, his boys or his group or something, might try to push you. You know, when you're in the circle, they might try to step on your shoes and everything. And that's a lot of b-boys, you know, if you step on their sneakers, you know, it's not like you always get your sneakers stepped on. A lot of people don't like that. They get mad and they start fights for stepping on sneakers and parties and stuff like that.
Wait, Albert. Albert, you right in front of the camera. Oh, I thought we were going to do this. Oh, my God. I don't ever want to see that judge with me. Shut up. I know. Don't get him. Hey, Dwight, watch this now. Never. I know. So do I. Oh, Shorty wants this white, man.
There's another dude that breaks and you battle him and you win him, you know. You get, you know, you feel good inside. You really don't, you know, you think about the fame, but you don't think about it when you're battling. But, you know, it's a good feeling to win a battle, you know, fair and even, no fighting and nothing, you know. And when you lose, it isn't really that bad, though, you know, because there's always a second chance and everything. When you battle, you know, I always battle to win, you know, so, because you do feel kind of sad when you lose, though.
How to flip against them, man. You know the real British? You see they got the... Look at my man, rags and all. So, but still, fucking at my ass. Hey, sure, you don't worry. I'm not even right. Yo, what you laughing at that? What's this?
That's his son, you.
You're my son.
No.
You're backspin.
Ralph did it.
Come over here.
Third time this week.
Let's get out of here.
You see them?
How old are you?
How old is he? Ain't that ain't bad, man. I bet you if he did that for him, too.
Look, both of you do it. Do it with him, man.
They're all day and all night, freaking like.
Whoa, okay.
Oh, shit.
But not the hot. Yeah, that's the way.
Johnny J is my name.
Yeah?
Frosty Freeze, please.
Rip skates, please.
Dualism.
Crazy legs. Lenny. See, I'm playing. I use my own name. I'm using that bullshit. Rip ski. Nigga never go skiing. Never go skiing. Can again.
Roski.
Mr. Freeze. Top block can't be stopped.
Better known as Coach.
Better known as never combs his hair.
What's the name of this whole group?
That's
Rocksteady Crew. When you're ready to call Crazy Eddie.
Rocksteady Crew, they came from the Bronx, right?
They came from the Bronx, you know, originally B-boys, and then a guy named Charlie Rock and Fat Sundance,
Shaky too.
they brought it to Manhattan, and they made a crew called Rock City Crew, and they had 2 divisions in the Bronx and Manhattan, and then, you know, it started spreading on.
Okay, what are some of the moves that you do? I mean, are there names for them?
Yeah.
Okay,
go into that a little bit.
All right, do a baby.
Like, what's the names on
I'll do a baby.
Well,
Right
this
here
one
is
right
the
here
demonstration.
is called a baby. That's the baby.
Resting his knees on his elbows.
Turning around
That's some niggas fighting.
going by
Do a roll back into a back roll into his
Like a husband, a lot of people could do a husband, but there's like different styles going to it. Like the original, you know, making up your own way to go into it. Like he could roll back and go.
I can roll back, or you can swipe into a headspin, and your hands have to land, at a certain point to not spin. We'll do a couple different ones. All right. One way to go into a headspin is from this position.
That's a head. And if you go,
Or another way is to roll up from your back.
this is a full head spin into a back head.
You can't do that. I noticed a lot of people that.
When I made up the swipe.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, shut up.
Y'all been doing this just that I stopped it, man. And I did that before when I first met you.
Little Left does that.
No, we got no.
Yes, I did.
We got
Then you got
crabs, because you know why?
Then you got the freezes.
I was gonna show that. We got the spider.
I had that shit for 3
You got to freeze when you come out of a spin. And you land like this, telling him that he stinks.
You can't do that one.
Yeah, tell him that, that his move, let's say he went down, and I do my freeze like that, landing in front of him, that's telling him that his move stunk, it was no good, try again. Yeah,
We got the
and you do spiders,
The spider.
I made that one up.
The leg. You know how long I've been doing this? 3 years.
Spin around, I just go around.
Nothing want to show you better than you anyway.
Grip 7, one-arm glider.
The hang glide.
Alright.
Let crazy niggas do it.
Come on, man.
You don't gotta leave. You gotta do it. Show how you do it. And nah,
Go ahead,
I'm not next to do it.
I got a half hang glide. I can do the half hang glide.
Let Rip do it.
Some people, right,
Sick eye, yo.
like, some people use their shirt because they can't use it just their hand. Yeah, but they can't spin like me. Yeah, and here's how he does it.
Over here, Rip.
See, yes,
Rip, over here.
full rip. Yeah, like on your face. They gotta just spin like that. Me, I'm so good. Oh, please. I just go to
And his leg is right. You can see sometimes we have to do it.
You can see how his legs touch the floor.
And we got a head glide by Kelly.
Oh, Rip, getting better.
time.
We know. Yeah, we hope that with the year 2000 will be in movies for breaking, and that people will start breaking. Because a lot of what I could say suckers, they're not into breaking because they can't hack it. They got enough muscles in their arms, but they can't deal with the strength that it takes, to
And when they can't really break, they go up to you. That's whack, that's whack. And then when you tell them break, I don't feel like it.
Put yourself.
And we hope we get to go.
Oh,
You want to make a movie? What?
Boy, Patrick from the Bronx, when they threw his cousin off the roof.
Nah, okay. Really want to see it?
yeah.
This will be so.
What do you think?
It'd be better if we be in it.
Yes. What do you think about the way the Bronx?
It ain't had too much about the
Yo, they
Bronx.
should make a movie on it.
It just had about violence of the Bronx. It ain't had really the real deal from the Bronx.
Well, for the
hanging out and shit. Yeah. It didn't have no hanging out, no graffiti, no nothing, man.
It's,
It wasn't the real Bronx.
yeah. It was just a put down.
It was the put down, yeah. It wasn't the real shit, man.
Bronx don't go around. Yo, Bronx is a peaceful neighborhood.
Yo,
once you
man,
get
this
to
place
know
is
it.
all right. It ain't like they said it was.
That's right. Go around taking banks to their house.
That's right. If you go around scared of everybody, they're gonna do something to you.
Right.
If everyone could just get together and have a nice place, everyone will get along nice. There'd be no difference. There'll always be